Okay, let's start with a wild question. What if your web browser could actually think? Today, we're diving into a piece of tech that's trying to do just that. It's called ChatGPT Atlas, it's from OpenAI, and it's designed to completely flip the script on how we use the web.
But before we get into all that, just take a second and think about the browser you're using right now. You probably see it as just a simple window to the internet, right? But what if it's already obsolete?
And that's exactly where OpenAI's ChatGPT Atlas comes in. Look, this isn't just another browser with a few new bells and whistles. It's built from the ground up with ChatGPT running at its very core, and it's promising a totally new way to experience the internet.
So what does that really mean, a browser that thinks? Well, it's about shifting from a browser that just shows you information to one that actually understands it, that gets what you're trying to do.
And the initial reaction? It's been pretty intense. One tech reviewer said it has already shaken the internet because it can research, summarize, shop, and analyze data all at the same time, and way faster than anything we've seen before.
But here's the thing. OpenAI's vision for this goes way deeper than just speed. They're saying this is a rare moment to rethink what it means to use the web. So it's not about making a better version of Chrome, it's about creating an entirely new kind of tool.
So what is the end game here? It's all about transforming your browser from a simple tool into a true super assistant that's actively working right there alongside you. Think about your workflow right now. You're constantly jumping between tabs, right? You copy some text, paste it into a chat, maybe take a screenshot. It's just clunky. Atlas promises to get rid of all that friction by putting an assistant right inside the browser. One that already gets what you're doing, no extra steps needed.
And how does it keep that context? Through a really key feature they're calling browser memories. Now, this is not your simple history list. This lets ChatGPT build a real understanding of your projects over time, because it remembers the content from the sites you visit for specific tasks.
And the benefit is super clear in the real world. One of the early testers, a student named Yogi Akalra, explained that they don't have to switch between lecture slides and ChatGPT anymore. The browser just instantly understands what's on the page, which makes studying so much smoother.
Okay, so this contextual memory is really cool, but it's all building towards the browser's most powerful capability. And honestly, this is where things start to feel like they're straight out of science fiction.
I'm talking about agent mode. This is the feature that really changes the game, turning Atlas from a passive tool into an active partner. It's not just answering your questions anymore, it's taking actions for you, opening tabs, clicking links, and actually completing entire tasks.
Let's break that down with a super simple example. Ordering groceries. You just give Atlas a recipe. It doesn't just show you the ingredients, no. It goes out, finds a local store, adds everything to your online cart, and gets the whole order ready to go. You give it the goal, and it handles the steps.
And yeah, it goes way beyond just getting groceries. This agent can help you book flights, check your calendar, deal with your emails, research the news, and even analyze data from documents you have open. It's designed to take over all those routine digital chores that eat up so much of our day.
Of course, a tool this powerful immediately brings up some pretty critical questions about trust, privacy, and, who's ultimately in control.
So let's just get right to it. The question that's probably on your mind is, with a browser that can actually act for you, how safe is it really?
Well, OpenAI's first line of defense is putting you in control. You can turn browser memories on or off, you can clear them whenever you want, you can even tell the AI which sites it's not allowed to see, and you can choose whether your data is used to train their models. On top of those user controls, there are also some hard-coded technical guardrails. The agent can't run code, it can't download files, and it definitely can't access stuff on your local computer. And for really sensitive sites like your bank, it'll actually pause and make sure you're watching before it does anything.
But, and this is a big but, OpenAI is also being really upfront about the risks. The agent can still make mistakes. And what's more concerning is that it could get tricked by malicious instructions hidden on a web page and end up doing something you didn't want it to do. They're working on it, but the risk is real.
So with that balance of incredible power and very real risk in mind, what does this all mean for the future of how we actually use the internet?
You see, ChatGPT Atlas isn't just a product, it's a signpost. It marks a huge step toward a future built on what some people are calling agentic systems. That's basically a world where we delegate more and more of our routine digital work to AI agents, which frees us up to focus on what really matters. And this future isn't some far-off idea. It's rolling out right now. Atlas is available today on macOS for a bunch of users, and they've got versions for Windows, iOS, and Android coming up soon.
This kind of technology offers an insane amount of convenience, but it asks for a whole new level of trust in return. And that leaves us with the most important question of all. Are you ready to delegate your digital life?